Lewis Hamilton reveals devastating news after winning fifth world title. Hamilton's preparations for the race were heavily disrupted as his family was struck by the devastating news. However, the Brit still drove admirably in Mexico City to finish fourth and secure the fifth world title of his career. Max Verstappen won the race while Sebastian Vettel finished second. Kimi Räikkönen also snatched the second podium spot for Ferrari, ahead of Hamilton. And the Mercedes man kept his spirits up to get through the race before hailing his grandfather. "You know, this has actually been a really difficult weekend, because my grandfather died on Thursday morning," Hamilton said. "Naturally, when someone passes away, it brings the whole family together, but he was the godfather of the family. My dad and me were already quite close, but it naturally brought us a little bit closer, and I will always remember and I never will forget the things that he did in order for me to be here today and for our family to thrive." "I really do aspire to be like him, as a strong, black man and as a father and as a human being for doing what he did in the difficult times, the little that he had. I think that's testament to where we are. I think all that work that he put in, my grandfather would be so proud of him, so proud of us and grateful that the Hamilton is there and established and will now go down in history, which is kind of crazy to think." One of Hamilton's middle names is Davidson in honor of his grandfather. Meanwhile, the 33-year-old reckons this season has been the best one of his career. "It's definitely the best year," said Hamilton. "Ultimately it was the goal. When I won the championship last year, I was like, how am I going to improve? How can I be fitter? How can I be more focused? How can I manage my time better, and how can I just be a better all-round driver, not just in the car, but also in my team, in the garage, with my engineers, back in the factory. Just in all areas." This year one have been able to lift them all up. I don't know if that's something that comes with age. But I'm sure the experience helps. I honestly feel like I've performed my best this year. So I'm very happy with how it's gone. Number 2 F1 News. Daniel Ricciardo quits Red Bull with 2 races remaining. "I'm done with it." Ricciardo was magnificent in qualifying as he secured pole position, but on race day his fortunes faded. The Australian had his position at the front of the pack taken away from him on the first corner by teammate Max Verstappen. However, on the high-altitude track Red Bull were dominant and well on course for their first 1-2 since 2013 until Ricciardo's car billowed with smoke with just 9 laps remaining. The 29-year-old, who will join Renault in 2019, raged after his race was brought to a premature end for the 8th time this campaign. And during his post-race rant, Ricciardo fumed with his team, insisting he is now ready to pass the baton over to his replacement Pierre Gasly. "I don't even think frustration is the word anymore," Ricciardo said. "Helpless I think is the best word. Another problem with this car. It hasn't been a clean weekend for so long. Even today, you know, the starts have been good all weekend, the practice starts. For the race start, it's all over the place with the pre-start. And just, things are happening on a Sunday which I have no more explanation for. Honestly, I don't see the point of coming on Sunday. I don't see the point of doing the next 2 races. I'm not superstitious or any of that bullshit, but the car's cursed. Just things are happening on Sundays that I've got no more explanation for. I don't know, the car is just, and I'll let Gasly drive it. I'm done with it." Red Bull boss Christian Horner blamed Ricciardo for not spotting the mechanical errors earlier. He even criticized Ricciardo when comparing him to teammate Verstappen, who went on to win the Mexican Grand Prix. You can compare Max better with Sebastian Vettel in that respect, Horner said. Both drive very hard in certain curves and therefore feel immediately if something is not quite right in the engine behind. Daniel takes some more classic lines and will, therefore, feel a faltering engine less easily.